to Hogwarts' first Quidditch game of the season.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions is a magical adventure game in which players take on the roles of iconic characters. The game provides a variety of gameplay choices, including career mode, exhibition matches, and player versus player. Plays can begin with friendly matches in the Weasley Burrow and proceed to tough events like the Quidditch World Cup. They may also personalize their game by leveling up and assigning skill points to each position. Players can also choose to play as themselves, displaying their own personalities through cosmetic options and traditional character designs.
Well, in joyous prosperity.
For thousands of years, Liu Kang, the Keeper of Time, has built his own universe, but destiny is threatened by events that were assumed to be forgotten. Shang Tsung, an unexpected character, challenges his ultimate authority. General Shao is preparing for the Mortal Kombat tournament, while Kung Lao and Raiden stay on Earthrealm. Old characters are given new roles in Liu Kang's new period, with new identities and odd relationships created. Grandmaster Bai Han leads the Lin Kuei, while Kuai Liang plays the role of Scorpion. Batman Arkham City is an exciting game that sends players on a tour through Gotham, a psychiatric institution turned horror. Players must travel the perilous halls of Arkham Asylum, where the Joker creates mayhem and madness. Batman uses his combat skills, detective talents, and gadgets to vanquish his daunting opponents. The game also includes historic places and hidden mysteries as players assume the role of Batman, the city's only chance. The enigmatic Arkham Knight, aided by friends like as Catwoman, Nightwing, and Robin, poses the greatest danger to Gotham.
And she's in danger.
Geralt of Rivia, a mercenary monster killer, is about to go on an adventure across a war-torn continent. His purpose is to find Ciri, the child of prophecy, a living weapon with the power to change the form of the planet. The complete edition includes the basic game as well as the story expansions Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, as well as all extra material. Geralt, a highly skilled monster hunter, eliminates enemies with mutant talents and battle magic. The Witcher's vast open world is designed for unlimited exploration.
Legend cannot be killed, can it?
Now it is time to add your own...
Hogwarts Legacy is an immersive RPG set in the 18th century environment of Hogwarts, where players may direct the action and create their own quest in the wizarding world. Explore the vast world of Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, the Forbidden Forest, and the surrounding overland area, learning spells, brewing potions, growing plants, and caring for magical creatures. As you progress, you'll be assigned to a home, form connections, and learn new talents in order to become the ideal witch or wizard.
The journey ahead.
Runbow is a vibrant platformer for up to 9 people that includes competitive modes, local and internet play, and a vast single-player adventure. With each swipe of the backdrop, the game's universe changes, making it quick and enjoyable for up to 9 players. With hundreds of pieces of unlocked gallery material, players can compete in Run, Arena, or King of the Hill modes. Runbow also has insane multiplayer 5-game modes, 19 guest characters, hundreds of levels, and other features. Hell Pie is a 3D platformer game in which players must collect components for Satan's birthday pie by grasping Nate, the demon of bad taste, horns. Players may traverse bizarre surroundings and face unpleasant individuals with his pet angel Nugget, who provides direction and can be utilized as a weapon. The game is a twisted spin on the classic mascot platformer with elements like becoming a devil, utilizing Nugget as a guide, and exploring 4 different realms. Pumpkin Jack is a 3D platformer in which players take on the role of Jack, the mythical pumpkin lord, and go on an epic adventure across exotic settings. The game's color palettes are bright, and the lighting effects are of great quality. To prevail in dynamic real-time conflicts, players must master combination strikes, evading, and timing. To defeat opponents, they must unlock weaponry and make clever choices. They make acquaintances along the road, including a pompous hooty owl and a harsh crow. The Coma 2 Vicious Sisters is an exciting game that takes players on a quest to discover the dark history of the Siwa area and battle the evil Vicious Sisters. The game depicts a distorted universe, a twisted and corrupted area, and mysterious characters with secret motives. Players must solve riddles and collect clues in order to confront the Vicious Sisters and their evil past. The game blends aspects of horror, mystery, and psychological thriller to provide an immersive and atmospheric experience. Newville's Mansion is an immersive exploration horror game in which players must solve a variety of puzzles and use a variety of materials to unearth the mysteries and forgotten events of the ghostly and macabre past. The game contains a unique and explorable home with no two rooms the identical, as well as high-quality 16-bit pixel art images made by a single artist, lighting effects, 3D positional audio, and an evocative music add to the game's appeal. This hidden object adventure game takes players on a fantastic adventure with Lally, an aspiring photographer, and her companion, Karanya the Fairy, as they explore a world full of hidden goods. They must also design their own wonderful paradises, demonstrating their artistic abilities to friends and fellow photographers. The game has 4 distinct zones, each with its own collection of hidden things. Players must interact with fascinating characters, improve their paradises, and challenge their friends to locate hidden riches. Super Treasure Arena is a one-of-a-kind game that mixes traditional arcade fun with objective-based arena shooting for 4 players. It has 6 fantasy-themed levels, 5 customizable characters, and 2 dynamic gameplay styles. Players can obtain a variety of weaponry to defeat enemies. Classic mode lets players to defeat opponents by collecting cash from monsters and treasure chests, whilst Treasure Run mode requires players to survive while delivering loot-filled chests back to their home base. Gigapocalypse is a 2D pixel art destruction game based on traditional kaiju film. Players take on the role of Gigas, a massive beast with distinct powers, mutations, and skins. They set out on a path of devastation across meticulously constructed locations, facing strong foes like as troops, wizards, drones, and mechs. The game includes 9 Gigas with distinct powers, 6 levels that depict Earth's history, present and future-themed foes, huge boss battles, unlocked minions, talents, mutations, additional missions, and a heavy metal soundtrack. In Eldrayad, a war begins between the Twilight deity and the Nightfall deity, with the goal of capturing 9 sacred temples. King Edwall, a dark-eyed king, uses the power of Twilight to turn his troops into vampires. However, a malicious force poses a danger to the balance of power. Tama, a hero, emerges and uses the blood gauge to activate Bloodthirst, a strong ability. Tama realizes that the realm of Eldrad is full of mysteries and hidden treasures, including supernatural bats with special abilities. The Quest for the Tetra Quartzes is an exciting adventure set in a world where the formerly peaceful Tetra Quartzes have been tainted by an unknown malevolence, resulting in despair and death. Sean, a young Wind Tribe kid, sets out on a journey to purify the tainted quartzes and save his boyhood friend. Sean and his pals forge an unbreakable relationship in order to restore equilibrium to their planet. The trip entails floating over the air on a personalized beagle, which may be modified to gain new skills. The game employs elemental powers to overcome complicated riddles within the dungeons. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.